I start with about 7,000 naira snail.
Wow.
So they feel as though because you have a creative idea and you've come up with this, you have surplus of money in your pocket.
Okay.
So it is their duty to ensure that that chunk of money you have in your pocket, dubiously, legitimately, illegitimately, they want to get out of it. And I can beat my chest that this can stand even in the international market. The aim of doing business, aside from making money, is also to give value to life. If you're not giving value as an entrepreneur, then you're just a businessman, or rather you're just an hustler.
Do you think that you would have been doing way better if you were not in Warri?
Rather than limiting yourself to your environment, look at reaching beyond your environment. I feel like Warri is where Omoteki is. Yes, and Warri is where Omoteki should be. And thankfully Omoteki is in Warri.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So on this first episode of Making It Here in Delta State, we're going to be speaking with Wuraola Olufunke Ariemuduigho, who is a businesswoman and entrepreneur who is into food processing business here in Delta State, and she goes by the name Omoteki Foods on Instagram. She's going to be sharing her story, how she started, how it's been so far starting up the business in Warri Delta State. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this first episode. Okay, so yeah, for the food, if you want to order anything, you can use Merimo, okay, at just to get some percent off your order. Okay, just to get some percent off your order, you can use Merimo. Okay, use Merimo, and yeah, just to get some percent off your order. So yeah, let's roll the clip.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. I told you guys I have amazing people I'm bringing to the channel. Okay, so now we are starting with in fact, I feel you're the best right now. Okay, you're the best, guys. Award-winning entrepreneur here in Warri, guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, thank you so much for coming on my channel. I really do appreciate you. Okay, first of all, introduce yourself. Who is Omote? Let us know who you are. Who are you?
Okay, Omoteki is Wuraola Olufunke Ariemuduigho.
Wow.
I am of the Yoruba indigene.
Okay.
Born and bred in Warri.
Wow.
Married to an Urobo man. And yes, that's Omoteki. That's who Omoteki would.
Wow, guys. Born and brought up in Warri.
Yes.
You know Warri already area. Okay, so now tell us about Omoteki. Like, how come about this business? How did you start it? What is Omoteki?
Okay, for me, Omoteki is a lifelong dream. Omoteki is more or less doing the job for my generations unborn. So how did Omoteki come about?
Yeah.
In 2018, we had an industrial strike at work. And obviously, hunger will begat ideas, active ideas. Because you might have them lingering, but the sense of comfort will make you work on them.
Yeah.
So after that, when we got back to work, I knew this industrial strike could happen at any time.
Okay.
And since I am a great fan of food, cooked and uncooked food in any form, I happen to be a wonderful fan of it.
Wow.
And so I started with snails. I noticed that we didn't have a very good preservation system for snails, and I wanted to eat snail in any form possible. And so I started with about 7,000 naira snail.
Wow.
So today is Modern Sunday.
Sunday.
Don't do I love you, I like you for mouth, so oven dried, spiced and all. And I was able to make about 15k from that.
So you bought snails from the market,
Yes.
dried them yourself, and then preserved it
Yes.
and sent it out to people.
Yes.
Wow.
And so I was able to make 15,000 naira from that.
From that.
And I ate the 15,000 naira. I said, okay, you know what? Let's put some 30k more and
Yeah.
see. And others were coming in for fresh snails and dried snails. People loved the dried snails because they could easily snack on it and all. So others were coming in, were selling. At some part, from 30k snail turned to a bag of snail, turned to 2 bags of snail, turned to 3 bags of snail. I said, okay, let's look for something to add. We cannot just be breaking snails every day. So for the first time, we tried processing poundo yam. It came out lovely and it was fine. And then we sold poundo yam for that period. And then the next batch we had to do, we realized that we had a stalemate, and that was power supply. When there is a cut off of power supply, fermentation takes place, and that spoils our end product. So we decided that if we don't have a higher technology to process this particular produce, it won't be fair to give customers substandard goods when you have started with something that is of quality.
Yeah.
So we had to put a halt on that. Then I said, okay, what else can we do? We started doing spices, little ones, drying ginger, garlic, turmeric. And so we started from there, and we're going and going and going and going. I was like, okay, God help me, what next to do? And I said, okay, why don't we have franchises? We had franchise with some people producing for us, some we produce ourselves based on our specification. And so we're able to come up with a range of products, some of them that are available now and some are not available, but we have been able to come up with a range of products. So basically that's what bet Omoteki 2018 October to now 2022 November.
Wow.
Yes,
Like it started out of like hunger, like what happened at work? From there you started?
Yeah, what happened at work, and went back to work, and for God's sake, we're paid well. We are paid well, but then sometimes a second stream of income is not necessarily how much you are being paid.
Yeah.
It's the passion that drives it. Understanding that you can be disposed at any time from your place of work, and if that doesn't work, there should be a place of passion that you can always fall back to. And so that was
Okay, so ever since you've been doing the business here in Warri, what has been the challenges you've been facing? Like starting up the business, what were your challenges here in Warri?
First things first, we had the worry mentality with it. Trying to get people to do jobs, trying to, as little as printing, as little as outsourcing jobs we cannot do. Most of our youths here, we have the mentality like konim and die, konim and bury.
Okay, yeah.
So that was basically a huge setback for us. At till date, it's still a huge setback from us. We are still recovering from one that happened overnight, so it's still a huge setback for us till date. And also, the average Warri youth, they feel something that looks nice, something that looks presentable should be overpriced, and so they feel as though because you have a creative idea and you've come out with this, you have surplus of money in your pocket.
Okay.
So it is their duty to ensure that that chunk of money you have in your pocket, dubiously, legitimately, illegitimately, they want to get out of it. And most of the time we have them getting to take out their money illegitimately, which isn't really fair. And mostly in Warri, not just Warri, but in the world at large, the economy is not enabling. Economy is not really favorable to entrepreneurs at the moment. So many things affect us: the power, shortage of power, and shortage of power would directly lead to the loss of products. Remember that the aim of going into food processing and retailing or wholesaling at any point is to curb excess of food wastage. So if that cannot be actualized, we are actually at a loss. We cannot, beyond all reasonable doubt, do what we ought to do. Like I said, the loss of a whole batch of processed yam that would, just because of light fermentation took place, and then boom, we lost that whole bunch. And obviously we can't sell that, we won't sell that, we had to throw that away. So that's another value. And then we would say acquiring the right skills. It's not easy in this part of the world to acquire certain skills that pertain to entrepreneurship. So that has been a major challenge. And obviously funding. But even as though, as I would say, funding, we ourselves as entrepreneurs, most entrepreneurs and our businesses are not funding ready. So that might be a plight on our part. But on the external factor that comes in, I would say shortage of power. We have poor road networks that leads to goods being on the road for a long period of time. So basically those are the challenges I would point out.
Okay, now, so can you tell us, like, now, do you think that you would have been doing way better if you were not in Warri? Like, do you think like being in Warri Delta State, like, do you think if you're to be in any other state in Nigeria, you'd be doing way better than how you think?
I feel like Warri is the right place I'm supposed to be in, honestly speaking. If I were to be somewhere else, probably I would not have the zeal or the resilience that I have to ensure that Warri gets on the map for this particular
business,
thing, for this particular food processing. So maybe if I were to be outside Nigeria where we have enough grants and the government pays us to do certain things and we have some support from the government, I would say yes. But any other place in Nigeria, I feel like Warri is where Omoteki is. Yes, and Warri is where Omoteki should be, and thankfully Omoteki is in Warri.
So proud of you, honestly, guys. Like looking at the different awards, I'm like, God, you know, I got to know you from the Warri Entertainment Awards. I'm like, things like this are in Warri, and God, I'm seriously, honestly proud of you. So can you tell us about your products, like the items you have here? Because we have a huge line of products here, guys. So walk us through your products.
Okay, these are actually some of our products. We have a whole long line of products, and we hope that in the next couple of years we will be in the market fighting head to head with the likes of Dangote, Cadbury, Bois, Johnson's, and the rest for both locally made products and internationally made products. Our products are made to fit the international market. Let's put Nigeria on the map. Now, firstly, this is an Omoteki original.
Wow, the first one.
This is an Omoteki original. This is a butter mix pancake mix. You know, as a child, I actually loved eating pancakes. My mom made Saturdays for baking everything we wanted to do. And growing up, I don't want to be pounding meat like my mommy, or on Saturday morning where she had to make us pound meat and ensure the meat pies were buttery, chewy, you could taste the essence of the beef. Or I didn't want to be beating eggs on Saturday mornings because I wanted to make pancakes and all. So I sat down, took me a year to come up with the recipe and to ensure that it's not a trial wrong, it's not trial wrong, but it's trial right. And so we came up with the Omoteki pancake mix, and I can beat my chest that this can stand even in the international market, head to head with Auntie Jemima or any other pancake mix. So this is an Omoteki original, and this is one of it. And then we have our Elubo. I am Yoruba, so I had to infuse it a little bit. Now, Elubo just means yam amala. Okay, I realized that eating amala in Warri is quite stressful. Getting the authentic amala powder in Warri, it is stressful. It's stressful. I know that because I have tried a couple of times making it, and I found that I have to be getting amala from outside Warri and be doing that. I was like, no, it can't work. We should find a way where these authentic products are readily available in Warri, readily available and affordable in Warri. So that's the aim and that's the key. Availability, high quality, and affordability. Yes. And then we have our wheat flour. Our wheat flour, you can use it for your swallows, you can use it for your wheat bread, you can use it for your wheat pancakes, your wheat ruffles, waffles. So whatever your health preferences might be, we have you covered there at Omoteki. Then we have our oat swallow. So for health reasons, not really for health reasons. For me, I'm a person that likes variety. I don't really want to eat gari every day. I don't want to eat eba every day. So I infused it into my meal. Thankfully, I'm not a big person, so it helps me. It helps me a lot. So you can use it for your babies, to wean your babies. Because I noticed when I was weaning my son, I was constantly going back to oats. So it's actually something the whole family can take. Babies from 8 months can take oats. Just make it as a pudding. You can make it as infuse it into your confectionaries, and you can also use it as swallows for adults and the whole family.
guys, we have like all these things are made here, packaged here, everything here in Warri. So
we have our fada rice. Who doesn't love fada rice? I got a call the other day and the lady said, okay, I want to eat fada. And I said, okay, I don't have fada rice. I don't have the cooked fada, but I can give you fada rice and then the fada oil to go with it.
Wow.
And so you can make your pepper mixes.
Wow. Fada oil. Wow, guys. Like the packaging, the branding, oh my god. So you use this one for the rice, right?
Yes, if you have to make your sauce, remember it's bleached oil that is used for fada, but not just bleached, flavored bleached oil. So we go through that stress for you. Let's process, and so it makes the end using easier for you. You don't have to cover your house in smoke or ring up smoke detectors because you are trying to make fada rice and fada sauce.
Wow.
So that's it. And then we also have our Ijebu Gari. And for reasons known or unknown, this has been one of our best sellers.
I see. I don't know why, but this was one thing that drove me here.
Yes, this has been our best sellers, one of our best sellers, and sometimes I'm amazed at the power of Ijebu Gari. And also,
guys, you need to try this out, please. See, I bet you guys for this one. You need to try it out. This is the real. You see that slap? It's giving. Used to give the slap, the Ijebu slap.
So these are some of our flour products. We have our custards. We have our peanut spread. We have our peanut butter. We have our tomato paste. We have our potato flour. These are products we have formulated on our own. We have done research to ensure that these products are healthy, fit and are healthy. And
we have so many spices.
Yes, so you know one thing that was peculiar. Like a couple of years ago, I think about 2-3 years ago, you go to the Google and you want to learn how to make Google or YouTube. You want to learn how to make ogbo soup. You wouldn't find it there.
Yeah, years back.
Yeah, you wouldn't find it there. So I said to myself, like I said, I'm an ardent lover of food. So the essence is to make food preparation easy. Let's export our food from this part of the world to wherever it is. So this is a native salt blend you can use for your ogbo soup.
Wow.
So there is no need to now carry one and carry another one. This salt blend is just enough
for your
ogbo soup. Yeah, and we also have the native oil that goes with it for making the ogbo soup. We have our oregano herb, which is an anti-inflammatory herbs that helps your system. We have our multi-purpose powder you can use for soups, stews, and gravies, sauces. We have our ginger powder. At the peak of Corona, our ginger powder and our wild honey were our best sellers because everybody wanted to be ready, Corona ready, and wanted to fight it out. So even while people were on lockdown, Omoteki was constantly churning out gingers and wild honey. We have our turmeric powder, our crushed paprika, our thymes, our curries, our suya peppers, and we have our black soup herbs. So I am particular about this because, like I said, I am of Yoruba origin, and I happen to be Ilaje. So, like I said, if I'm taking Omoteki to the world, I can as well take a piece of me too with it. And this happens to be one of my favorite soups in the world. It's black, yes, I know. So it's I remember when we used to have fever.
What do you call it?
Marubo.
Okay.
Black soup herb. When we had fever as children, my mom didn't used to take us to the hospital. She only prepared oilless marugo soup, and we had to take it for 3 days, and then that was our anti-malaria drug, and we were fit to run and do everything we wanted to do as children. So, and then growing up, they had to send us to go to the market. Oh, where I go to Makaiva market and go and get marugo. And there's some guys that grind, the millers there rather. When they want to mill, they'll be like, this black thing, this black thing. So I was constantly angry at them and at my parents for sending me. First things first, you can't be so irritated on my food, and then daddy, you know people don't like to grind it, and then you still send me. So I sat down and I looked for a way we could package Marubo and sell it to any part of the world people would buy for medicinal uses, for their foods, and for whatever means that they would need to do it. So, and we also have banga spices. We also have pepper soup spices that we have formulated and we have grinded, ensuring. Now, one particular thing about Omoteki is that we ensure that there is a sense of originality and tradition in our products. If we are not taking out our tradition to the world, then there is no need doing it. If we are going to adulterate it or mix it with some modern herbs or modern spices that aren't supposed to be there, then there really isn't no use. We are taking I want Omoteki to take us back to when we were babies and we had a taste of originality in everything that we do.
Wow. Guys, you guys have seen like a whole lot. So if like, how do you advertise your business? Like how can they meet you? Like how can they order? Like,
okay, we're on Instagram. We are Omote _Eki, OMOTE _EKI. That's our handle. And we're also, you can reach us on WhatsApp 090 2000 1429. Yes, you can reach us there.
So guys, make sure to place your order, okay? Like especially for this Xmas. Do you have like Xmas package like this holiday season for people, like in case you want to gift to someone?
Yes,
guys,
yes, we do. We have packages not just for Xmas's but for other aspects of your life. Remember, the aim of doing business, aside from making money, is also to give value to life. If you're not giving value as an entrepreneur, then you're just a businessman, or rather you're just an hustler. So we have various packages people can subscribe to. We have the packages for parties.
Okay.
We understand that things are expensive and people don't want to carry last. So we have a package where you can pay a stipulated amount. Food stuff that you need to prepare for your party or whatever is delivered to you. And you balance the rest over a period of time. Because of the depreciating value of the naira, we, as much as we want to give value, we don't also want to crumble our business. So the instrumental payments will be covered with 1.7% interest on it for the next 3 to 6 months, to ensure that you can enjoy your party and spread your payments evenly without stressing yourself.
So let's say I want to do a party and I want to do like a marriage or birthday party. I will pay. You pay about 60 to 70% of the
money. Then you spread out the rest. Whatever you need, all the things that you need will be given to you. We're having a franchise with a caterer and hoping to, as soon as that seals up, then we'll be able to get the items, prepare your food for you, and you just chill and enjoy your party.
Okay, then let's say I'm a worker now. I want to have all these things there. It's now as a civil servant is monthly. So how do you have package for that?
Yes, we have a buy now pay later.
Okay.
We have a buy now pay later package where you buy and you spread it over 3 months, depending on the quantity of the items that you buy, from 30,000 to 150. We spread it over 3 to 6 months. It makes it easy. And these things are a lot easier if you stay in an environment where you have constant power supply. You can easily bulk buy and spread your payments.
Okay. So now tell us, where do you see Omoteki in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see Omoteki as Tesco.
Amen.
That's the honest truth.
And the base is here in Warri Delta State, period.
So I see Omoteki as being, if you can go to the UK and shop Tesco products and bring to Nigeria to sell, people should be able to come to Nigeria, shop Omoteki products, and take to anywhere in the world to sell. That's our aim.
It's gonna come to pass. Okay, now let me know, like, doing business here, right? What do you think should be done better here for entrepreneurs and business? Just entrepreneurs and business people here in Delta State. What do you think should be done to promote businesses here in Delta State better? Like entrepreneurs and business, just entrepreneurs.
First things first, we need to create an awareness.
We
need to create our awareness and erase the mentality that you cannot earn good money legitimately. The honest truth is, you can earn very good money legitimately. times 2 or times 3 what you're earning legitimately, but it would only take time.
Yeah.
So if you understand that, we have to let our youths know we can earn good money legitimately. And also, we need an angels network. An angels network is more or less an investment network, where you have a group of well-meaning individuals that come together and ensure that based on the businesses that would come forward, look the ones that are funding ready and invest in those businesses, regardless of what the business might be. I think businesses in Warri need long-term investment rather than short-term investment. If you're looking to get your money back in 6 months, I would advise you not to invest in any business in Warri, because we have so many factors fighting against us. But if you look at, say, 2 to 5 years, those are medium, for starters, those are medium-term investments. I think well-meaning individuals should come out and assist businesses in Warri, not just for entertainment, for every other aspect.
Okay, thank you so much. I would like you to advise, like, what would be your advice to someone who wants to start up a business or just go into like what you're doing, but is thinking, I'm not sure Warri is the right place for me, and like, first of all, they are not sure Warri they can make it here in Delta State. Then second of all, they are looking to have money, plenty money to start up.
Okay, first things first, I'll tell you that in this day and time, you can sell anywhere. You can even sell cow dung anywhere in the world, and you will deliver to anywhere in the world. So rather than limiting yourself to your environment, look at reaching beyond your environment. If you, like I said, if you have a value system that works for your business, you would understand that it's not about the profit first, it's about making the value. If you have a value system, you'd have a push, you'd have a passion, and whatever passion drives, it's wonderful. And you need money to go into business, truthfully, but before you go into business, please acquire the training, else there's a lot of money that will go down the drain. So just acquire the appropriate training. So in the next couple of years, we are hoping to come up with food processing trainings to make people aware, not just aware, but the knowledge that we have gotten by experiment and we have lost so much in, would like to give it to people so they don't make as much loss as we incurred. And another thing I would say, you don't need a lot of money to go into business, you just need the passion. You just need the passion. I say that over and over and over again. Have a passion. Have a couple of trusted, committed people that trust you and they trust your brand. First things first, you as a person, what integrity values do you have? People can only trust you when they know what you stand for. What are your values? Okay, if somebody knows, okay, this particular person, this is what she likes, she's this way, and I would want to buy something from her. Even before I buy from her, I will treat her this way. Forgetting that the business is a different entity and the person is a different entity, but then your business will project your personal values, your personal integrity, and your personal brand. So for entrepreneurs who want to go in, you don't need so much money. Just hang in there. Just start small. People notice you. Do it well. Have a product. Have a brand. The next is the sky is the limit.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Guys, please check out Omoteki, okay? I'll put your handle in the description box. Everything here is readily available, okay? This is made here in Warri Delta State. Please, and they ship anywhere at all. So please, wherever you're watching from, support this business here in Warri. Please guys, for Mirimo's sake, okay? I really do appreciate it. Thank you for coming on my channel.
Thank you.
Guys, congratulations on your new award. Oh my god, guys, see, so many awards. I'm like, hey god. Like when I saw it on Instagram, I'm like, Jesus, what's it, African something
100 brands transforming Africa.
Say that again.
100 brands transforming Africa.
You hear that, guys? Plus the Warri Entertainment Award, different awards. Guys, see, this is a trusted brand, okay? A tried and tested and trusted, and guys, I will not bring something that is not good to you. You guys know me for that. So thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
Say we have our Christmas bundle.
Oh,
where you can come in. We have different packages. You can come in and shop for your items, just like we are doing for other packages, because we understand how serious the economy is. There is no money, and there's January hunger that comes after Christmas. And so you can come in, call us anyway, reach out to us, let us know your preferred bundle. We prepare for you, pay stipulated amount and balance the rest. Okay, we have the one of 45,000 naira, used to be 30,000 naira, but because things have become so expensive, we really don't want to run at a loss. And then we have the one of 65,000 naira, used to be 50,000 naira, and then we have the one of 100,000 naira.
So you have like the amount of things that will be inside.
Basically, they all have the same things, but in different quantities. So we don't want a situation where the smaller package will miss out on certain things. It's better you have bits and bits of everything than you just have something of a couple of things and all. So you can come in, discuss the payment system, put down your part payments, and then we'll work it up till March for you.
Okay, thank you so much. That will be very helpful to people. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to check out Omoteki. Okay, check out, and they have their Christmas bundle, so it's already set. Okay, thank you so much.
So yeah, that's it for this first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys learned one or two things. And guys, please support this woman. She's an amazing woman, strong, hardworking woman, okay? Starting up something here in Delta State and growing it to this extent is not easy, okay? It's not easy. So please, to get some percent off your order, use Merimo at checkout, okay? At checkout, just use Merimo, for this Xmas season. Use Merimo at checkout just to get some percent off, okay? So I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video so that more people can see it. Delta State to the world, okay? Omoteki foods to the world, period, okay? Period. Omoteki or nothing. Omoteki foods or nothing, okay? Please support this business, support this woman, okay, guys? Please, for Merimo's sake. And to get some percent off, use Merimo at checkout, okay? Yeah, I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to share this episode, okay? You know our agreement. Share this episode, okay? And like the video so that more people can see it. Subscribe to the channel. This is where it's happening. Subscribe to Merimo's channel, okay? I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Peace out.